Hi Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look into the week ahead to see what messages need to come through for you guys, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Show me clearly what are the messages for Taurus, what do they need to know, and insight, wisdom, guidance for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week. Any messages for Taurus? We have Mirror, who or what is triggering you, Unbound, I believe that came out for you guys very recently, and Imrama. Okay, Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives, and Rama, where are you being called to journey to? So, something in your life is triggering you. It's probably relating to something that you feel tied to or bound to. This might be a soul cycle, karmic cycle with another soul. This could be something that you are trying your best to free yourself from. And I don't remember your last few readings, but I know that Unbound made an appearance in maybe your April monthly, or the one I did before that. I know recently, within like the last month, this card has made an appearance for you guys. So this might be the same group or the same energy that I'm picking up on. But there's something in your life that's triggering you. And it is triggering you because there's a cycle going on that you are either becoming aware of or you're needing to become aware of. And it's part of your soul journey that is calling you to take some sort of action or to free yourself from something that you've outgrown, or you're ready for the next level, you're ready for like a new chapter, a new level of commitment, or like there's something you're being called to go towards, but in order to go there, you're needing to make some sort of change, or you're freeing yourself from something that no longer serves you, or it's no longer resonating with you in your life, okay? So, very interesting vibes that we're picking up on. Let's pull some tarot messages to go along. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. What's going on for my Taurians? What messages do they need to hear for the week ahead? Show me clearly what messages is coming through for Taurus. So this week you might be getting triggered to take some sort of action, or to let something go, or to remove something from your life. So if that's what you're feeling called to do, definitely do it. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead, the next 7 days. What are the messages for Taurus? Please show me clearly. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Wow. Whoa. We have Judgment coming out along with the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, there's a major judgment call that you're going to have to make this week ahead. We also have the Son of Pentacles. Messages for Taurus, the Magician. You have a lot of options, so that's good to hear. And Strength. Okay. And at the bottom, Nine of Swords, the Son of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So you're feeling very confused in your head. You're very observant. You know, you're observing everything. And I almost want to say you're overstimulated. Like the Daughter of Swords. This is the Page of Swords. It's like you're very critical and analytical, and you're paying attention to all the possibilities, all the details, all the outcomes of how things could be, used to be, should have been, would have been, all these possibilities, and it's overwhelming you and it's stressful, and there's a lot of illusion, okay? There's a lot of illusion, even with the Nine of Swords. You're feeling stressed, you're feeling anxious, you're thinking about all these possibilities, you're dreaming about it, you're having nightmares about it, you're feeling so overwhelmed. Whew. Well, it looks like some sort of clarity is coming in. How is it like this? Yeah, the Nine of Swords to the Son of Swords, some sort of truth bomb or something is coming in that, like, you know, you're in your head busy thinking about all these scenarios, possibilities, stressed and scared, and then boom, like look at how the Son of Swords is like flying in, like with the nothing but the truth. I feel like I'm struggling with my words. I'm gonna slow down my speaking. Okay. Yeah, it's like, you know, you're spinning up a dust cloud, thinking about all these possibilities, and then it's just like, oh no, that's not actually the truth. Here it is, right? But meanwhile, you're in this kind of delusional energy, I want to say. Oh my god. Okay, so we'll definitely see what that's about, but this is relating to probably what you're being triggered or what's being mirrored to you, probably relating to some sort of soul contract, past life type shit. There's new energy for sure with the Magician and Strength. We do have Leo energy out here, forgot to mention that. you're needing to be strong, you're needing to be brave, and have trust within yourself. I also feel like you're needing more support in your life, or you need to accept more help. Being able to rely on others for help, for guidance, for reassurance, because you can't do all of this alone. Some of you have been really just trying to keep it to yourself, juggling all these things by yourself, on your own. Fuck them, I don't need nobody else. But it feels like you're reaching this place in your life where you're needing extra support. You're needing people in your life that will help you, who will support you and guide you and be there when you can't even be there for yourself, okay? But yeah, so judgment coming out. Let's go back to this card. There is some sort of judgment call that you're making, or some sort of decision that will influence your life on a grand scale. It looks like you're rising from some sort of struggle or some sort of loss, or like something in your life that didn't go the way you had planned or hoped for. And maybe that's why you felt so stressed out, so anxious, so overwhelmed, and just like having a hard time seeing the truth versus reality, because things that happened to you that were out of your control, that you didn't plan for, things that like you could have been thinking about, like the worst case scenario, and maybe some of that came true. But I feel like this is past energy, or this could be, I guess it could be current, but you're needing to get clear. There's learning going on here. Again, it's some sort of action that you're being called to take. Hold on, what the fuck am I saying? This is just really weird, because when I'm looking at Unbound, how they're like floating up into the air, which is so similar to Judgment, right? Rising, and then it's like, where are you being called to journey to, right? And then we look at the Three of Pentacles, and it's like looking at this mountain and the action, the steps that you'll take. So it's like, either right now you are being freed or leaving something in your life that doesn't serve you. Maybe it was unexpectedly, but now you're getting up and you're leaving something, you're letting something go, whether it's like a relationship, a workplace, an environment, whatever the case is. Some of you could actually be getting up, traveling, or moving, and it's like you're rising from that chapter of your life, and you're being called to journey into the unknown. When we look at this Three of Pentacles, it's like there's these mountains, and it feels like unknown. It's like foreign. You're stepping into this part of your life where it's foreign, it's feeling confusing. And there's some sort of action that you are kind of sitting on. You're sitting on. I feel very scattered in this reading. It's so strange, Taurus. But it's like, so you're sitting on some sort of knowledge, right? You're considering all of your options. You're feeling kind of overwhelmed. You're being super analytical, picking up to all the details, all the possibilities. And you're feeling confused, not really sure with like, what action do I take? What's the truth here? What do I do? How do I handle this? To then we go from this sitting energy, daughter represents the page, to then sun, knight. So we go from the page of like in the head thinking about it but not actually taking the action, to then the Son of Swords, which is all about taking action. So this action that you're taking is relating to the Magician and strength. It's like you're needing to step into your strength and bravery. It's something that you've been contemplating about doing with the Son of Pentacles. Like, you haven't quite taken this action just yet. Or I feel like this week ahead is probably where you're going to start to see the ball rolling. Yeah, like you're carefully planning something. This is so strange, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. So let me take a look into Judgment for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Can you tell me about Judgment for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Tell me about Judgment for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Show me clearly. Son of Cups, along with the Six of Cups and the 10 of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Wands at the bottom. So there was, like energy of rising from struggle from childhood. We have the Six of Cups out here. This represents, in this card specifically, this represents like your upbringing, your childhood, how you were raised, your like childhood memories. There are memories coming up, memories that you're fond of, as well as memories that, you know, have left you with a bad taste in your mouth, or maybe you were burned, or maybe you felt like you didn't belong, or you felt like heavy judgment from others. Daughter of Pentacles, feeling like not shy, like insecurities from your past with the world and death underneath that. So these things from your past underneath the death card of the Tower. So you're going through some sort of death rebirth. I want to say like literally rising like the phoenix. That's the energy of Judgment. Rising from your past, burning bridges with the old, underdeveloped you. Your past has shaped you to who you are today, but the past doesn't have to dictate your life or dictate who you are. If you're not happy with who you used to be or the mistakes you made, that's okay. We're human. None of us are perfect, but you're realizing like those things don't have to shape who you are. They don't have to be something that you always have to hold on to as like a crutch. Like, this is who I've always been, so this is who I'm always gonna be. I was raised this way, so this is how I'm always gonna be. Like, you're realizing how much power and control you actually do have, and that at any moment you could change your life for better or for worse. And sometimes we're using these past experiences or like, you know, woundings, triggers, right? And again, things that are being mirrored to you, your triggers are being mirrored to you, patterns, things that you've gone through that have reflected in your relationships and in your, you know, all that shit. That's not like, fuck. This is so hard. I feel like, again, you guys, this is so crazy because like the messages are so specific and then like they fade away so quickly, and whatever I was just saying just faded away. Like, this is how this reading feels. And also for you guys, it's like you get sudden bursts of like information or insight or like realizations, and like then before you know it, you're having a hard time deciphering like, wait a second, what's the truth, or what was that again? Like you know, like having a hard time. It's having a hard time with sorting through all these messages. That's how I feel even in this reading. It's like, anyways, I think I was saying something like not using those experiences as like a crutch or like excuses. This is how I am always going to be because I was raised this way, because I always felt like I was never deserving of love, or because of this or because of that, so that's how it's always going to be. You're realizing like, fuck that. I don't want to continue living my life like this any longer. That's how I did up until this point, but moving forward, I'm doing things differently. Okay, so the Son of Cups. Son of Cups is, they're very poetic. They're very, like, sentimental, emotional, and it makes sense. You're very sentimental about your past and your memories and your childhood and your family. You have great love for them, but this Son of Cups can also be, I mean, just look at their cup, how the cup is literally filled with black darkness. It's like, it makes me, I said this because this came out in Aries read. It reminds me of Scorpio energy for some reason, but it just does. It's such intensity, right? So there's these memories coming up, there's these emotions that are coming up, these memories that are triggering your emotions. So you're being triggered because there's still healing taking place, or there's still some things that you're overcoming or needing to work through. Yeah, like you're being triggered. But the reason why you're being triggered so deeply, and it may be intense and it may be emotional or overwhelming or just has you feeling restless, anxious as fuck, you know, and this could even be showing up in your dreams. You might be having certain dreams, memories, things, people from your past, right? And even the Six of Cups can talk about reunions, or you might suddenly hear from someone you haven't heard from in a while or in a minute, right? But you're being triggered of these past events, past memories, childhood, or your upbringing, because this is coming in. Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of fulfillment, a lot of joyful times, good health, good fortune, finally feeling rooted and centered within yourself, and finally having all that you wish and desire. This is what you're trying to manifest here with the Magician. But what's getting in the way of these things from coming into your life, whatever it is that you're being called to journey to, what's getting in the way are these triggers, are these things from your past, these woundings that you're needing to work through, letting go or making peace with, or like really working through releasing these issues, soul patterns, again, contracts, karmic ties, things like that. So yeah, it feels like this week you're getting triggered. And even just like astrologically speaking, that's kind of coming up for the collective, especially with that new moon in Aries. And then we have shit going on with the asteroid Chiron, which is the wounded warrior. So there's like a lot of this interesting kind of energy playing out in April for the collective. So it's interesting we're seeing that kind of show up in this reading. But then we have that Three of Pentacles. So you're getting triggered to look at these things, to feel, acknowledge these emotions, things, memories from your past, because they're being resurfaced. They're triggering you for a reason, because there's still some shit you have to let go. Or there's stuff that you're like rising from. You're decluttering, you're clearing up anything that's still left over, that's still like remaining in your life. Anyway, so with that Three of Pentacles, you might be receiving assistance or help, or you're needing to allow support from others. Sign of Pentacles can be a bit awkward. Like, you may have a very small circle of friends, or, you know, maybe you don't have a whole bunch of people that you can just like talk to about this stuff with. But if you do, this would be a great time to like talk to someone about these things that you're kind of going through, because I feel like you're going through this alone. Like you're keeping this to yourself, but as you're keeping this all to yourself, it's like eating away at you, or it's affecting you. And I don't know, maybe another perspective or advice from like a friend or someone that you love or care for might just be all that you need, that kind of grounds you through these changes, because you're definitely going through changes, Taurus. Let's take a look into the Sun of Swords. What's this insight that's coming in, or this message or news that's coming in? But I feel like it's something that you could be anticipating. You might be anticipating something, but you're thinking about all the worst case scenarios, and then when it comes in, you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Or like, you know, just how our mind can really play tricks on us. That's the energy of that Nine of Swords. Totally. But then, like, turns out that wasn't even the case. Kind of the Sun of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. What's this insight, information, news coming through for Taurus? I feel like it brings you clarity, but let's see. Tell me the Sun of Swords for Taurus. What's coming in? What's this news about for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus? Wow. Okay, we got the Mother of Swords, Truth. She is very fair. She does not sugarcoat. Okay. The 3, 6, 9. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. Because this in Aries reading, they have the 9 of Pentacles. This is not 10, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I guess that technically is 10. Okay, never mind. This is the 10 of Pentacles, you guys. I'm so sorry. This new deck. I really feels like, oh, this is the 9, but actually the center pentacle has another pentacle inside of it. Because I was just like, wait a second. Aries had the 9 of Pentacles, but their card was different. That fucked me up for a second. Okay, so Son of Swords, Page of Swords. No, Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is clarified with the Mother of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. So this could be something to do with family or your money. Something maybe about inheritance or real estate. Tell the Son of Swords for Aries. Not Aries. Taurus could be dealing with an Aries. Tell the Son of Swords. What's this news coming in? Can I pick it up? 2 of Cups. Something about a relationship. Definitely about your relationships or a connection in your life. 9 Nine of Wands. Oh, I'm picking up on like a mother relationship or a relationship with your mother. 10 of Wands. It came out reversed though. So I'll keep it upright just because this is a new deck for me, but we'll read it that way. So the news that's coming in. This is so weird. The energy I'm picking up on. Mother of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and the 10 of... I'm picking up on a relationship you may have with like a mother figure or more of like a feminine energy in your life. Someone who is like, you have like a strained relationship with, okay? So we have the 2 of Cups out here. This is probably relating to soul contracts, someone who's triggering you. So this person, and this may be a mother figure, this may not, this may be your sister, this may be... You know, I don't care who it is, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is relating or tying into family, since we do have the 10 of Pentacles out here and that represents family, and we did have your 6 of Cups, which is your upbringing and your childhood. So I'm just trying to connect the dots, and I'm picking up on this energy where it's like you're being triggered or something's coming from, like you're receiving some sort of news or information, or there's a conversation being had between you and like a mother figure, someone who you have a strained connection with or strained relationship with. When I look at this 9 of Wands, look at the path, look at the steps, how like challenging these steps are. It's like walking on eggshells with this person. And then the fact that we have the 10 of Wands that came out too, it's like this is a very draining, exhausting relationship that you have with them. It's very heavy. It's very... You ever be around a certain person and they just like drain your energy? You may have love for them, but still, it's like you can only be around them for a certain amount of time before you just fucking need to go. Like you just need to leave. You just gotta... like that. This is the energy I'm picking up on. So it's clarifying this Knight of Swords, the Son of Swords energy. Something moving in, something coming in. You could be dealing with someone who's very, like, harsh, cold, cutting with their words. This is something that you're releasing, because the 10 of Wands did fall out reversed, okay? Did fall out reversed, indicating that this is what you're releasing. Since that's what we were trying to figure out, because the Unbound card says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So, is this what you're releasing? Possibly. Interesting energy. Okay. And let me just take a little look at the bottom. The Father of Wands, 7 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I'll just hold that thought because I don't know if that ties in with what I'm picking up on. Okay. 9 of Swords. Let me take a look into this. Got the 9 of Swords for Taurus. Because if you're clearly stressed out, what are you so stressed out about? Or triggered or scared about? Talking about the 9 of Swords for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Maybe it's like you're getting some sort of message or communication from that person that we were just talking about. Perhaps strained relationship with a mother figure. That's for someone out there. It's like you're receiving some sort of conversation or message or news from them, and it has you feeling very like over in your head or anxious as fuck. Anyways, 9 of Swords, 4 of Wands coming out. You could be getting invited out, because the 4 of Wands is like a celebratory energy. Maybe there's something that's being celebrated, or someone's getting like married, or there's some sort of... Ooh, 10 of Swords. 3 of Swords reverse coming out. This is a weird like storyline that I'm picking up on for you guys. This may not resonate with many people. Anything else? Father of Cups, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. So, okay, this is a really strange energy that I'm picking up on, but just, I feel like I'm picking up on, like, certain storylines, like, messages that are coming through to me so strongly, so I just have to talk about them, because I'm like, okay, this is for somebody out there, so I'm gonna just say it. But the 4 of Wands, like I said, it talks about celebration. There could be something that you're celebrating, or your birthday season is approaching, right? We are in Aries season, but shout out to all my April Taurians out there. Maybe there's something that you're celebrating, or there's a celebration coming up, or let's say maybe you're graduating university or some shit, or college, or whatever the fuck. You're graduating something, or there's something big that's coming up that you've been anticipating. And let's just say like a mother figure, or again, because we were picking up on that mother figure energy, or there's someone coming in who is trying to approach you. And so it has you anxious. And it's like, if there's like a celebration coming up, maybe they're involved in that, or they're like, okay, when's the celebration, or when's the party? Where's my invite? This is such a strange message. Go with it. Meanwhile, your energy, we have the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords reversed. So this goes back to that upbringing, those triggers that you're working through, healing from, releasing, overcoming, trying to move on from. And so this situation, now that you're finally like back on your feet again, you're feeling stronger, you're feeling more like self-assured and grounded within your emotions with the Father of Cups, King of Cups energy, and you're working through healing from those pains and triggers, it's being triggered again. It feels like someone that you're healing from coming back in to trigger you again. A big if you let them, if you give your power to them, then they will trigger you again. Okay, then at the bottom, or was this at the bottom? Yes, it was. Was it? I don't remember. Maybe it was? No, or was this it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. Father of Cups, King of Cups, 2 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. So you will then be left with a choice. A choice on, are you letting that door open again? And if you do, I want to stress the need to have boundaries, and to really trust your gut. Ooh, I'm feeling like I just got like a wave of like nauseousness in my stomach. Like I just got like a weird kind of like, ooh. So definitely just pay attention to what your gut is telling you to do. Take baby steps. Don't rush into anything with that 3 of Wands, okay? There is potential here. There is a choice that you'll have to make. So maybe just kind of sit, wait it out, and really rely on your gut instinct to help guide you with making this decision. Because right now, when you're in this 9 of Swords energy, what do I do? How do I handle this? I don't know what to say. You can't think straight, right? You can't make any decisions in this energy because you can't see the reality. So before you make any decision, it's recommended that you get calm and grounded and clear your mind. So I feel like you're getting triggered heavily by an individual in your life that had affected you very deeply, probably relating to something to do with your upbringing or your childhood, or someone who had a major influence or impact on you, someone that you've been working on healing from, overcoming, and you're getting triggered again for some reason, whether they're actually coming back or if there's memories that are coming up. But something about this is being triggered because there's still more healing or releasing that needs to take place. And it's possible, and you already are on that journey, you're already taking the steps to making that happen, but this is just like another like hiccup that you're going through or you're experiencing. We're running out of time here, but let's take a look into the Magician and Strength. When I look at the Son of Pentacles, you could be getting frustrated with yourself or feeling like lack of patience, feeling impatience towards yourself. Like, I should be over this by now. I should be moved on. I should have let this go by now. Why does this still affect me? Why does this person still bother me? Why am I still getting triggered by this? It's okay. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Kind of the Magician and Strength for Taurus for the week ahead. The 8 of Wands, yeah. All right. The Star, 4 Pentacles. Holding on. Anything else regarding the Magician? That's too many. Less cards. Maybe that's it. All right. We'll take that. Mother of Cups. Okay, you need to, first of all, unrelated to all this shit, you gotta nurture yourself. You really gotta be your own best friend. You really gotta take care of yourself. You really need to focus on giving to yourself instead of always giving to everybody around you. I'm just getting this message so strongly for you, Taurus, real quick. Before we wrap up this reading, you really got to take care of yourself, put yourself first, okay? And stay true to you, stay true to your authenticity. That's what matters the most, okay? Your manifestations with the Magician and Strength, you're getting very closer. You can expect to see lots of shifts and movement regarding that journey, the steps that you're taking. You are on the right track. Here's your confirmation. Clarifying the Magician's Strength, we do have the Four of Pentacles. So there is that energy of you guys needing to surrender, let go of the things that are out of your control. There is this energy of holding on or holding back. Could be holding on to these triggers, these pains, these grudges, holding back from your potential, holding back from being your authentic self. It's a little bit unrelated to the main gist of the reading that we just did here. What was at the bottom? Did I check that? Son of Wands, Father of Pentacles, lots of people energy, and Death. Page of Wands. So again, something's changing. Getting a little... What am I getting here? Because I'm sorry, guys. I'm like kind of running out of time here. Just seeing if there's anything else that I'm getting from this Magician. I feel... Okay, again, these are messages that are now unrelated to the triggered situation. But you will be receiving a lot of recognition, acknowledgement for what it is that you do. But it's just important that you don't let people walk all over you. Or, I don't... Yeah, I don't know how else I can read that. You're taking major action. Or there's new... Again, this is so unrelated to what we were just talking about. Like, we really just took like, okay, sharp turn. But there is a lot of shifts coming towards you and your wish fulfillments and your dreams. There's just something probably, again, relating to that issue or those emotions or those triggers and memories that you're needing to work through releasing. Because maybe that's getting in the way of your manifestations from coming in. Maybe that's slowing down this whole journey. So you need to work through releasing yourself from those situations or something like that. Anyways, Taurus, I'm going to leave your reading here. I hope you found this helpful and insightful. Very specific message. If you found this helpful or you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. If you want to follow me over on my other social media, I do have Instagram and TikTok. You can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. And I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.